Welcome back, everyone. I just have to say, if you guys could hear the kind of conversations we have between commercial breaks, to be a fly on a wall. Okay, let's just get right to it, though. We have got a lot to get to. Two separate storms. Storm scan right now showing just clouds billowing in at this point here locally, but the leading edge of storm number 1 is now working its way into West Virginia, into Ohio, good portion of it, and it will get here later on tonight. Storm number 2 is out west, and this is causing huge problems, especially across California, the Sierra Nevada mountain range, and this is what's going to head our way into the upcoming weekend. We are obviously not the only ones getting impacted by that storm. This is a cross-country storm with huge impacts basically across the U.S. and anywhere it touches. Let's take a look, though, at that first one. This is a really good just guide based on where you are, what you get out of tonight into tomorrow morning. It's not much. This is by far, the weaker of the two systems. It's only going to end up a 1 to 3 inch storm, maybe as far south as western Chester to Upper Bucks counties and points north and west of that. But a 1 to 3 inch swath, we can handle that. Yeah, that would probably lead to some school delays, that kind of thing, but not something that we can't handle, right? And then the city and the suburbs, it's really just going to be about an inch of some slushy snow up and down I-95 adjacent counties. But for southeast Delaware and coastal New Jersey, I mean, we're talking really just draw a line from Kent County up toward Ocean, that diagonal on south and east. This is really just light rain. So you won't be waking up to anything in the way of wintry weather tomorrow, save for a bit of a chill in the air. Let's take it to the weekend, though. This is an interesting one. Stick with me and we'll get you through each and every detail. Come midday through the afternoon, this will start to work its way in primarily as some snow, but there will be some mixing at the onset with this and an eventual lift of that rain snow line. Watch what happens as time goes on through the overnight. Not only is that rain snow line starting to lift a little bit, but it's also starting to get darker shades of purple and green, which means more moisture, a stronger storm. And as we're getting into Sunday morning, it's actually warm enough to lead to strictly rain almost everywhere. It may be a longer batch of wintry weather, whether it's sleet or some freezing rain or just snow very far north toward I-80, for example. However, the brunt of this when it comes to moisture will fall in the form of heavy rain and strong wind to go with it too. Then the back edge comes. So this is already taking you to 5 p.m. Sunday. This is a relatively prolonged event. It's almost the entire weekend. But Sunday evening, back edge of this moves out as a quick hit of some wintry weather, and then the temperatures start to drop off. All the while, we're going to be dealing with some very strong wind. So here, one more look for you, taking it region by region. Snow and ice, probably freezing rain as well in this pink shaded zone. It's just a total mix across the I-95 corridor and adjacent counties, and then off to the south, you'll start with that mix, but it does turn to rain, so a lot of that wintry weather would get just washed away in South Jersey and down through Delaware as well. Look at some of these wind gusts, though, through the course of Sunday. They're really strong as the core of the storm actually crosses through. So the wind issue is another really big piece of this overall puzzle. And even through Monday, as the temperatures will have plummeted, we are talking vicious wind chill values out of this. Speaking of the deep freeze that we're about to get into here, Sunday's high hits about 7 a.m., 49 degrees. Come 7 p.m., 20 degrees is where you'll be. That is a rapid freeze up, my friends, and I worry about how the road crews are going to be able to treat this, honestly, because they're going to have to do catching up with the icing that could take place, and I'm not sure they'll have enough time to do it. Current temperatures are right around freezing right now. Quickly checking the 7-day. There's so much info to digest. I get it. I know there's a lot going on here, but if you're able to stay in this weekend, and heck, even into Monday, I would suggest it, because Monday morning drive, very icy.
Yeah, I hear that one.
Thank you, Katie.
All right. Thanks, Katie.